What's going on, guys? I'm Pete and welcome to Retro Game Attic. So recently I've seen a bunch of channels blasting DKOldies for being a scam and having high prices, which I understand to a point, but they do have a business to run. But they're mainly on blast for not actually refurbishing products as advertised and being misleading in their descriptions. I've heard of DKOldies before, but never actually used them since I don't usually pay high prices for retro games. So let's check out one of my favorite games, Wave Race 64 on DKOldies, and see how the other retro game sites stack up price-wise to it. So here it is, Wave Race 64 and DKOldies. Whoa, only $9.99? Alright, maybe I was wrong about the high prices. It's a pretty common game, and that price seems pretty fair, so let's check it out. Alright, it advertises the cosmetically flawed cartridge for $9.99. You can roll the dice, or might not even care what it looks like, but I personally would play it safe and go for the good condition cartridge, which is $22.99. That's a little steep in my opinion, so let's see how the other sites compare. Alright, the first alternative site I want to check out is eStarland. Again, I've heard of them before, and I know they've been around for a while, so let's see what they can do on there. Alright, so it's not in stock, but it ranges from $13.63 to $34.95. I assume it's the same situation as DKOldies. $13.63 might be for a fair condition or a bad condition, and $34.95 might be for a good condition one. Alright, so next up I know of Lukie Games. I know they've been around for a bit too, and again I haven't used them. Let's see what we can do on there. Alright, $20.47. I mean, we're getting there. That's a decent price, I guess, for an individual website. And next up is J2 Games. Now they're a local game shop in my area, and I've had great luck with them in the past, and I know they have an online presence, so let's check them out. Alright, they don't have a loose cart. They just have a manual only and a complete game for $59.99, which is a little bit up there. Here's another sleeper one that I've heard of. It's called Game Room. So let's see what they can do on there. Alright, $15.40. I mean, that's a pretty decent price. I wouldn't feel bad about paying that. That's pretty good. And last up we have Double Jump Games. Now I haven't heard of them until recently, but let's see what we can do on there. Alright, so this one doesn't even have it in stock either. And keep in mind that tax and shipping is going to be different for all parts of the country, obviously, but I just wanted to get a baseline as to how much each of the individual sites charge for the game. And this one game isn't representative of all these sites' prices, but I like to use cheaper, more common games as a benchmark when researching prices like this. When compared to other sites, DKOldies is the most expensive for a loose cart, but eStarland and Double Jump didn't even have it in stock, so I guess DKOldie edges them out there at least. Lukie Games and Game Room were around $21 and $15 respectively, which is a pretty decent price given that you're buying it from a website and not an individual seller on an auction site or anything. Going from strictly a price standpoint, DKOldies is a little steep for this specific game, so let's compare that to just finding the game on eBay for a good price. Alright, I literally searched this like 5 minutes ago, and the good one that I found already sold, so we'll go into the completed listings. Alright, so we'll sort by ended recently, and here it is right here, $6.99 with $5 shipping. Condition is very good. The front label looks pretty good too, nice and clean. Back looks alright. There it is, I mean $11.99 for a good condition one. There it is right there. Looks like a good seller, 100% feedback. You can get that game pretty quickly and be on your way. Alright, so for good measure, I'm going to check out the prices on price charting. So it looks like as of today, the loose cart goes for around $13.20, which is pretty good. So all in all, for a game like this, I would just buy it off of eBay and be on your way, and soon enough you'll be riding that dolphin for a fair price. Alright, so there it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching Retro Game Attic. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.